gather the pucks from the nets. We're welcoming to Dorchester Memorial Arena. Site of some game action this morning. It's game 3 of the tournament for both teams. Both teams finished yesterday with a 2-0 record. So it's a battle to see who goes into first place, leading into the last game of the day. Dorchester will take on Mitchell. 2:40 this afternoon. The Storm will finish it off against the Erie Storm, the Battle of the Storms. Gather the pucks at both ends. The doors are now all closed. There's some handshakes going here. Carter Friend starting for the Storm, number 40. As mentioned earlier, the starting line for this game is number 31, Justin Burns. Coming off a strong performance against the London Mustangs yesterday morning. Let's see what the Storm have in store for us today and what the Dragons have in store for them. I think Game of Thrones, I can tell you, a dragon can battle through the storm, although it does get a little rocky sometimes. Should be a spirited tilt between these two teams. Very evenly matched. Wilson winning the draw forward, now knocking into the zone, chasing it right in after it. Now looking to get it back to the front, does get it there, but it's right past, back to the point though. Held in, oh, I thought it was close, but it did come out, according to the line. Good start by the Dragons. Good pressure. Get a shot off, now stolen there, Kura got a stick on it, now that's knocked out by the Storm. Back out the center, stolen back by Dorchester, sent back across the blue line. Wilson giving pursuit. Nice hard pursuit there, now pushing it back in further. T going back and forth behind the net. Now they get it back out towards the half-boards, and that's sent right back in by Delaney. Dorchester getting some changes. Ice there by Storm. Right now. 9:19 will face off down to the Storm net. Dragons win the, Storm win the draw. Send it back around the back of the net. Off the line, Smith sends that off a leg and it bounces towards the far boards. Now about through half. Storm bringing it in. Dorchester quickly countering, getting it back over the line. You will see there at center, now coming back for it. Now twisting and turning around the blue line, trying to get it over. The Zabbits, unable to though. Storm now send it off the boards and out. Smith with it up the line, waiting for tagging up. Chasing it on the corner, sending around the back of the net, putting it on the Jets. Back around, reversing it over to Zabbits. Down low there, Zabbits trying to get it back up to the point, returning the favor to Smith. It does get back to him though. He sends one in wide of the net. Zabbits now twisting and turning there. Storm get it towards the blue line, but not out. Now it does come out. Battle ensuing there. Storm player breaking up the side. Bringing it in now. Flipping it back around the back of the net. Smith picking that one up and sending it around the boards. It's going to be Humphrey's puck. He sends one out. That's off the Storm stick and gets over to Mullis. Mullis now sends it in deep and goes for a change. Oh no, he stayed out. It was Wilson that went off for the change. Now back to the point. Norton knocks that one down. Oh, not able to cleanly send that back in the zone though. Flipped out by the Storm. Rodenberg stops up there. Now they flip it back behind the net. Pressure down low. Storm with it though, twisting and turning down. Sending it back, trying to send it back to the point, but not able to get enough mustard on it to get there. Now Dorchester send that off the boards. That's off the linesman, drops down. Dorchester still pushing it forward. Now trying to send it back up, it hits the side of the net and bounces away from the player up front. Smith now with it. He he sends it off the near boards towards the line. Now it's knocked down by Dorchester, but not able to cleanly receive it. Now bring it across the line, coming through, kicking it up is Thompson for the Storm. Good play there, but I believe they're calling a penalty. Could be holding coming to Dorchester. And with that, the Storm will go on the first power play of the game. Dorchester winning the draw back now, sending it up towards the line and over. Foot race on here. It's the Speedy Divine. Forces the keeper to make the boat pass up the boards. Storm now with it coming across the line. That's stolen now by Divine again and sending it back past the Storm player all the way down the other end. Storm now bringing it out. Now crossing the blue line. Coming across center, bringing it in all the way, sending it down to the zone and chasing after it. Storm now with it back to the point. We got guys on the outside, one out in front. Now flipping it back near side. Back out, far point. Now back out through the high slot. Now back to the near point. Shot from there. Tipped out front, now knocked towards the boards. Divine's on it. He chips that up, but it's knocked down at the line by the Storm. They send it back in deep. Battle down low. Storm with it. Now flipping it back to the point. Back out the other side. Now coming back in. The one-timer does not work. They do get it back out, but not able to send it towards the net. Players changing for both teams. Wilson chasing his man down low. He gets onto it, stays with it, now trying to get it back up front, but it's knocked away from the Storm coming across their blue line, now coming across center. Parsons bringing it in. Now sending it back to the point. Shot. Nice block and save there by Barnes. He's directing that over to the boards. Hits the leg and goes down towards the boards again. Now the Storm ringing around the back of the net, trying to send that out. Was the Dragons. Now they do get it out over the glove of the defender. Foot race on here. It's knocked down by Smith coming out of the box. Bringing it through, tipping it past the defenders. Now trying to throw it back out front. Some of the front might be a neck guard of some sort. That's the player knows they're missing it. They have to go off the ice, and I think that was what happened. Arm up there at all. On playing. Now playing it up. Dorchester chipping it into the zone on the right side of center. Humphreys chasing after. Held at the line by Norton. Shot in, bounces off a leg and goes wide. Wallace now trying to send that back in deep, but it's knocked down by a Storm defender. They flip it up along the boards. Storm now breaking it. Skating into it. Rodenberg picks that one up, sends it up off the glass, hits stanchion and comes out. Obtuse angle. Dorchester now knocking it down. Looking to bring it out of their own zone. A little bit of tunnel vision there though. Now it's there loose. Dorchester scooping it up on their side of the blue line. Now coming out. It's Mullis trying to feather one through, but that hits the skates of 17. Storm. Smith sending that in deep. Silas chasing after it. Off three. Oh, Wilson trying to chip it past. Unable to get a clean chip over. Knocked down there by Glover. Sends it over. They're battling there now. Wilson flips it past his man. Now opening up some space and speed. Gets it over there. Oh, look. No, he made the save on it. In tight. Thought he was going to seal the deal there, but the keeper came across and took it away. Held in, now tagging up. It wasn't held in. But Wilson tagged up quickly anyway. Now there's a penalty coming here to the Storm. And I don't know how you can't call. You have to call it hooking or holding, I would think, because Ben hugged him at the end. No, that was a different guy hugging him at the end. Dragons going on to the power play. Their first of the game. 3:02 left in the first. Score is still 0-0. Back to the point. Martin walks the line like Johnny Cash. Now sends it in deep. Now Dorchester circling around. Smith comes back to the point. Now Wilsey with it. Wilsey looking in for a shot that hits a leg and bounces towards the boards. Back down low. Trying to find a seam through for that pass. Back to the point to Norton. Norton gets a shot through. That hits a leg and bounces to the corner. Dorchester trying to keep control of it. Storm trying to send it out. Good battle down low. Pops free. Wilsey with it. Sends it back to the point. Norton has it. Sends it over to Wilson. Wilson gets a shot in. Top corner. Nice in-tight shot. A power play goal. Dorchester takes the lead with 2:21 left in the first. Down on the speaker, so it's not up to 11. Dorchester flipping it up. Check down. Troubles. Back up. Storm flipping in the zone. Allman knocks it away from the forechecker, and now they flip it out of the zone. Storm come back for it at their blue line. Now looking to send that one out. That's knocked down by RJ. He's hauled down at the center ice. And Dorchester going back on the power play. Nice little flip up there by Humphreys to the linesman. Got a little bit of a buzz out of the speaker, so I think they might have blew something. One back to Wilson. Shot from there. It gets through, but not onto the net. And send one through is Norton. He flips it up. It does get somewhere. But now a battle out front. Players there, not able to glove it down. It's Norton. Now goes the length of the ice. RNG setting up, leaving it back there. Wilson now with it. He's going to curl around the back of the net. Gain some speed. Coming through. Over the line. He brings it in. Antonio Strong is there trying to do a little Patrick Kane. It's still loose to the side of the net. Almost was a Patty Kane. Slipping it in without anyone looking. Smith now with it. Dancing on the line. Got a man chasing him. Let's flip it across. Knocked down there. Glover has it. Sends it along the boards. That's going to be picked up by the Storm. Now go across ice. Devine. Devine back to Glover. Glover now sending that in. That's over the stick of Curra. Foot race on here. Pressure the Storm player. Storm do get it though and air it up and down the ice. Barnes is settling that down. 42 seconds left in the period. 43 left in the penalty. Curra now bringing it across the line. Slash for his troubles. Now gets it back up front. RJ able to get a good stick on that. Now back in, goes down in low. 18 seconds left in the period. Now held at the line. Nope. Just slipped past through the wickets. Now Dorchester bringing it back. Allman with it. Eluded him there. 6 seconds left. Having some difficulty there. There, now he gets it back up. That's how this period ends. Dorchester lead 1-0. There's still 4 seconds left in the power play. All intents and purposes, the Storm will be on the off. Alright, getting ready for the start of the second here. Storm win the draw. Send it back up across center ice. Penalty is expired. Back to the final side. Storm now using that to counter, but Dorchester stealing back to center, trying to get it through. Does get it through. Well, anyway, he's tripped up. Penalty now coming here to the Storm. And Dorchester go back on the power play. Third of the game. Ready for the complement of penalty killers to come out. One forward by Wilsey. Sent the length of the ice by the Storm. RNG settling that one down. And leaving it for Wilson. Ball down the side of the net. Now he's sending it up to Norton. Norton now across ice. Nice pass there received by Smith. Smith coming across the line. Bring it around the back of the net. Bumped in behind there. Wilsey's onto it. Held in by Norton. Nope. Chipped out by the Storm. Wilson with it. Sends it back to Norton off the skate. Norton now turning in his own end. Coming up. Cross center. Flipping it in. Going to go right on net. Keeper's going to hold on to it for a whistle. 8:59 left in the second. And a minute 19 left in the penalty. The Storm. Drop the puck here, linesman's in position, waiting for the teams to get set. I didn't really wait for them to get set too much. Nice in tight. Devine with a shot, with a pass from Wilson behind the net. Good pressure down here. Storm controlling it down there. Now it comes free. Smith now banks it back to the boards. And knocked down, but not held in. Wilson now with it. Bringing it back. We'll flip that up towards Smith. Across the blue line now. Smith banging it back, but support was not on the line. Glover now with it. Sending it in over the line. Devine moving it. No, getting it. Trying to go for that far corner, and the keeper got his shaft of the stick into it. Smith now with it. Now sending it back to Smith down low. He's looking to move it out. Seeing that there's a lane open. Now hearing a man call for it, but cannot find it through the legs. Wilson now with it. Sending it back to the point to Wilson. Wilson with a long range shot. That hits some bodies up front. Knocked down by Smith. Shot wide on the net. Storm ice the puck. 10 seconds left in the penalty. That should just about do it here. Dragons now bringing it out of their own end. 2 seconds left. Back to even strength now. 7:37 left in the second. Dorchester holds it in. Sending it back. Now battling there. Mullis now gets it. Trying to bring it into the zone a little further towards the net. Storm steal it. Send it back out through center and down the ice. Chasing in after. Now flipping it back up front just out of the reach. The Storm player up front now. The Storm have it. Bringing it back around in front. Trying to pull it in tighter and closer. Look at a shot back. Pass it back to the slot. It hits a leg and flutters down in front of Barnsey. Covers onto that one, giving that puck CPR. 7 minutes exactly remaining here in the second. Storm with it. Well, we got one too many out there, so.
I'm like, there's 6 guys.
Yeah. They waved them out and they were back underway. Off some bodies. Goes down to the corner. I think it might have hit Wilson. He went down to a knee like Tim Tebow. No, it maybe didn't hurt him, though, because he's back onto it, flicking it back over. Oh, coming across is Devine. Keeper had to come up large there to keep that from going into the twine. Now flipped into the zone by the Storm. Foot race on here. Rodenberg's got his man. Pressure along the boards, flicks it up towards Devine. Now Wilsey skating onto that one. Skating, chipping it past, trying to get onto it. Does get a stick on it, now sends it back over. Just out of the reach of Zabitz. Who flips it back around the back of the net. Delaney now, the man who's on the ice. 6th man. Now back on the ice. Wilson's out there as well with him. Pressuring down low. Referee threw a little bit of a pick there. Now flip back out. Oh, nice little cross check to let go. Delaney now flicking that back out front, but that's knocked away by the Storm and sent up off the boards. They get over the line. Quickly shot back in by Dorchester. They had to tag up though. Now Dorchester with it at center, flicking it back in the zone. It goes off 18 and into the corner. Storm now setting around the back of the net. Now back out through center. Knocked down, sent right back in by Dorchester. Storm with it now coming out of their end. That goes in up off a body and down the ice. And Dragons now turning with it. Nice pass across, Kerr with it. Oh, gets knocked off the stick. Let it Storm forward. And they bring it in. Wilson gloves it down, now sends it off the boards and gets it over to Humphrey's side. Humphrey flips it up across center. Nice stick there by Wilson to chip it forward. Kerr skates onto it. Now sending one in, but it's right onto the stick of the Storm defender. Returns with it. Knocked down just before the blue line by Dorchester. Now the Storm bring it across. A little pressure on the boards there, still loose. Banging away at it, comes free. Kerr battling on, trying to get a stick on it. It's now muscled forward by Humphreys. Got a man in the middle, it's RJ, trying to get it back over to him. Storm now though countering it, bringing it out through center. On the Dorchester stick with center right back in. That's going to go for icing. 4:23 left in the second. Linesman is ready to go. That is sent down the ice high and goes for another icing. Killing out 7 seconds. Now 4:16 left in the second. Wide of the net. Storm center on the back of the net. Okay, but Storm defender holding it at the blue line. Ball is down with it in the corner. Now flicks it up in the air, but it's gloved down by the defender. And then Dorchester knocks it back out to center. Storm having to tag up. Dorchester taking that time to get that puck out. And it bounces in below the goal line. Player coming out to get that one. Now they send it back across. Shot in. And right into the breadbasket of the 10. 3:38 left in the second. Storm win the drawback. Have it at the point. Sending it back in deep. Smith engaging down there. Chips it up. Wilson chips it past there. Now he chips it past the defender. After skating onto it, it's still in front. Now it's knocked down by Devine coming across. At the point, Hallman stepped into that one, but it didn't quite come to him. Now it's just out of the reach. Outstretched stick of, and kicking it across the line. Fortunate, we blew that down because I thought we kicked it back in the zone. Maybe they're saying it was propelled off the stick by that. Either way, it's offside. Wilson for the draw. Dorchester winning it. Allman coming back for it. Setting up there, sending it along the boards. Trying to chip that one out. It just gets past Smith into the corner now. Storm on it. Send it back into the corner. Now passing back out. Dangerous area, but shooting wide of the net. Knocked down and out of the line by the Dragons. Storm having to tag up. Allman's got some time to turn with this one. Getting it up now, back and forth. Now getting it back up, but that's right onto the stick of the Storm player out in the slot. Dragons now with some difficulty, but getting it out now. Wilsey with it, sending it down the ice and getting in after it. Good battle down in the corner. Storm now sending it out down the ice. That's off the Norton skate. Just set up there by Barnesy. Off the glass, knocked down by the Storm. Coming in, now trying to sift it back up front. Barnesy there with a nice save, and he'll cover that one up. With 2:09 remaining here in the second. Wilson out for the draw. One by Wilson. Rosenberg sending that around to Kura's side. Kura unable to control that middle line now. Shot in by Parsons. And a little Bob Ross style. Look what I found right here. It's a puck in the air. Lobbed down by Barnesy. 2 minutes remaining here in the second. One back by the Storm. Shot off some bodies in behind the net. Now scooped up by the Dragons. Up off the glass and down the ice. That will go for icing. Minute 49 remaining here in the second. One back by the Storm. Now flipping it behind the net. Smith's there. Sends that one up to the boards, but held at the line by the Storm. Off the glass, it hits the stanchion, comes down. Angle now Kura is on the near side, flipping that up off the boards and then through center. Storm now sending that back in. Pearson off of the shot, missing the net. Far side. Martin's going to cover that one up as it's bouncing around the crease area. 1:11 remaining here in the second. Dragons still leading 1-0. Dragons winning the draw now, sending around Mullis there on the boards. It does get out to center. Dragons now pushing it forward. Johnson gets the shot off. That hits the bodies. Bounce down to the Storm's stick, and they send it up to the center now. Dorchester trying to send it back in, but that hits another leg and gets knocked back into the Dragons' end. Glover battling his man down low, gets it up towards the half boards, now flicked up off the glass. Now off the legs of Humphreys and down the ice, back in the Storm end. They bank it off the boards. The Dragons having to tag up, they do. Mullis now gets it in deep. Bump for his troubles after doing so. Storm now with it coming out of their end. Chipping it in. Close to the center. They give him the benefit of the doubt. Now flipped out by the Dragons. 7 seconds left here. And the period ends with a save by Barnsey, keeping that period scoreless for both teams. Dragons still the 1-0 lead, coming off a power play goal for the first period. Getting ready for the start of the third here. Puck is dropped and we're underway. Dorchester winning the draw back. Now Smith sends it up. Zavitz sends it in deep. Oh, hits the linesman's backside. Does not go in the zone. Now flip back. Smith with it. He goes over to his partner Rodenberg. Rodenberg up the side to Devine, who sends it in backhand in deep. Nice pressure there by Zavitz. He's onto it, sends it back to point to Rodenberg. Rodenberg uses the boards to get it down back into Zavitz. Zavitz trying to get it back low to Wilsey. Wilsey comes in for it. Zavitz gets bumped off the puck there, and Storm send it back down, get it to the line. Now out. Rodenberg pressuring his man there. Storm have it, bring it in, but knocked away by the Dragons. Zavitz flipping it up to the boards. Wilson gets it out. Glove down by Smith. Brought in across the line by Smith. Leaving it behind the net there. That looked a little rough. No worries for Devine. Back up, and I'm sure he's going to deliver a hit right now. There you go. Everything's all good. Dorchester sending it back in, going for a change. After having to tag up now for a battling down there. Pressuring them. Kerr comes away with it. Now trying to get it over to Wilson. Now Wilson in behind the net. He's pushed off by a large defender from the Storm. Puck pops free to the blue line. Now sent in across the blue line. That looked a little suspect. High stick, but Dorchester's going to touch it. Up off the glass, back to the point. That shot in, glove, hand pass! 18 gloved it, it went to the corner, touched by the man there. Should have been a hand pass. Down low, saved by Barnsey. Blocker save off that side. Sent down the length of the ice by Dorchester. 12:47 left in the game. Dragons leading 1-0. Johnson in with the draw, Storm win it back. That shot hits some bodies, knocked down. Dragons have it. Up off the glass, down the ice. And it does not go all the way down though, it's at the blue line, received by the Storm defender. Lost track of it. Very nice, I'm sure it's on the camera somewhere. Now flipped out by the Storm. Wilsey going back against the grain up the boards. Smart play, otherwise there might have been a break from the Storm coming out of the zone. Now the Storm across the blue line. Bringing it in the corner, looking out front. That's knocked down by RJ. Shot hits the bodies and out of play. Face off in the Dragons. They're really not worried about the guys getting set up at all. Face off. Over on Devine's side, he flips it up and over the defender. It gets to the blue line. Nice weight on that one. Wilsey chasing after that one. Bounding forward in the corner. Looking at a man all over him. Now, Zavitz knocking that one behind the net. Wilsey giving pressure on this forecheck in the corner again. Defender, or winger playing it back into the melee. Storm now looking to break it out of their own end. That's held in the point by Smith. Knocked block down there by Devine, trying to get it in closer. Smith getting a stick on it. This time being that breakout by the Storm, but still can't control it. Knocked in, backed in by. That might have been something out there trying to take out Devine after he sent the puck in. Playing with fire with Wilson pressuring in. Now sending it off the boards, getting it down into the Dragons' end. Smith has it. Sends it over to Delaney. That gets up to Wilson. Wilson now opening up some speed coming into the zone. Sending it back out front. Oh! Almost getting the return flight there was Delaney. Good pressure by Rodenberg to get that into the Storm end, but yeah, it's offside. 10:33 left in the game. The Dragons lead 1-0. Nice back pressure there by Glover. As the Storm had set up their speedy forward. Now Dragons come away with it with their speedy forward. Wilson bringing it in, coming in, still got it on a stick, gets a nice shot off, but it's the side of the net. Wilson now sending that back in deep. Penalty coming here to the Dragons. Contact. 10:09 remaining in the game. Storm will go on to a 2-minute power play. We'll see. Just a 2-minute variety. One back by the Storm. Passing it back to the other defense. Now back to the point again. Now back down low. Now pass across the green. Got in. Barnes to get nice pad in there. Extracting that one out. Now battle along the boards. It pops free. Dorchester able to get it out. Now they get it closer to the line. Wilsey now knocks it over. Carries it up. He's got one man to beat. One other man coming across though. He's got lots of guys around him now. Does manage to get it in further and kill some more time. Storm now sending that one out. Now controlling it, coming across the line. Flip back towards the point. Pressured right away by a Dragon defender. That gets back up through center. Wilsey coming off for a change. Storm looking to counter as the Dragons are changing. No shot from there. Now Allman has it. Sends it up hard off the glass down the ice. That one's bouncing all the way down like a super ball. Now sending it around the back of the net as Johnson gives chase. 48 seconds left in the penalty. Storms Thompson bringing it across the blue line. Bringing it in. Penalty coming here to the Dragons. 2 for tripping. A little bit of a draw there, I believe. And not able to control it. Storm have it at their blue line. Now bringing it back in. Killing all the time on this 2-man advantage, which is fantastic. I got 20 seconds of 5-on-3 time. Remaining here. Dragons leading 1-0. 20-second 5-on-3. Wilson pressuring up high. Now they set up the triangle. Storm with it on the outside. Now shot through there. Barnesy knocking that one down. Now trying to get a stick on it. Dorchester clearing that center line of the ice. That'll kill off the first penalty. Minute 38 left in the second penalty. And 8:04 left in the game. Storm unable to move it out of their blue line. Now they do. Or maybe, there they go. Get it towards the line, now bring it right back in. Off the skated. Harvey back in the zone. Now he turns with it. Coming back up over his blue line. Pressure there by Wilsey. Dragons now send it back in deep. Devine chasing it after. Devine putting all his weight into the defender, but not able to do anything. In that instance, he's going to take a different angle of attack next time. Nice check there. Glove forward by the Storm, but he doesn't touch it. It's going to be knocked down by Dorchester. He couldn't get in the zone. It would have been offside. And no one else could touch the puck. It would be a hand pass. Set now across center by the Storm. Now brought back. Now a slingshot play here coming across the zone. Storm with it now, flipping it back up high slot. Shot in. Not shooting it quick enough there. Back to the point. Barnsley with another save, kicking that to the corner. 23 seconds left of the penalty. Now flicking it back up to the point. Shot in high, tipped high. High stick. It's going in. 16 seconds left of the penalty. 6:45 left in the game. Dorchester beating 1-0. Storm with a player on the far side, trying that same breakup play. It doesn't have the same effect when you're that close to the zone. The Dragons send that down the ice. So race on here, Devine chasing his man down, tying him up a bit. Get a bump in for good measure. Oh, Wilsey was going to sniff that one out. Storm player got there first. Now sending it around the back of the net. Pressured there in the corner. Back to the point, that hits some bodies, lands down. Held in by the Storm though, they go far side. Shot from there, now blocked out front. Now in tight, still there loose. Back to the point. Fired through, hits some bodies, goes to the corner. Dragons now, Wilsey bringing it out. Coming up the line, skating up. Back across, getting that pass in. It gets into Kura. He sends it around the back of the net. Penalty has expired or even strength. As Kura was the one in the box. Now flipping that back in the zone. Good pressure here. Zavitz on his man. Rodenberg holds it in at the point and sends it back in deeper. Now gets over to RJ. RJ with a shot wide of the bow. Settling it down there, now getting it back across the blue line. Storm bringing it right back in though. Up off the boards and out through center. Storm have it in their end. See the relief of the defender to bring it back. That's knocked down on the wrong side of the blue line. Now the Storm counter and bring it in to Dorchester. Johnson on it. Bringing it up the boards, gets it to his partner. Storm bring it out. Back onto the Dragon stick. Rodenberg now flipping that back up through center. It's knocked forward to Parsons. Parsons bringing it across the line. Penalties calling there. Good. And it's off the glass. Gets towards the line. Glove forward clearly by the defender. As he was getting hit by Zavitz. Face off outside the Dragons end. 4:36 left in the game. Dragons leading 1-0. Again, they're not setting up, they're just letting players skate into the area. It's almost like Canadian football when you got a free play, they start chasing it down. I believe players are meant to be stationary. Shot from the point, off the side of the net, into the corner. Dragons pressuring here, trying to get the puck and get it out. They do get it across center. Flipped in, Kura chasing in after it. Waved off because goalie came out to play it. Dragons trying to keep it in deep, get it past. Kura gets it past the defender, but bumped off the puck by the large individual. Now out front, it's there loose. Oh, nice shot by Wilson. But not enough English to get it in towards the net. Dorchester now getting that back up to center. It's over, bounces over Wilson's stick. Devine sends it into the zone and chasing after it. 16 sends it around the back of the net. That's picked up by Wilsey. He's got Devine off the side. Gets a shot in, but that's over the net. Knocked down by Norton at the point. He sends it in deep. Wilson chasing after it. Gets over to Zavitz's side. Held at the line. Back in behind the net. Defenseman down there. Now comes up the other side where Devine wasn't. Not on the line, but sent right back in by Dorchester. It gets onto the net. Keeper sets it up for the defender. Knocked away by Zavitz. He muscles the defender. Still has on his stick, trying to flick it back out front. Storm now flick it back out through center. Knocked away by Smith. would have been offside as the forward had pushed all the way into the zone. And Dorchester now with 2:44 remaining in the game. Flicking it back up over center. And now going D-to-D with the Storm. They flick it back across center. Smith knocking that down at his end. Now up in the air. Comes back out through center, knocked down by the Storm. Sends it back to his man as they had to regain composure. 2:22 left in the game. Storm have some difficulty moving the puck down the ice. Now they do. Get it across the blue line and over to the open man on the side. Shot in. Down low behind the goal line though. Smith now turning with it. He's pressured. Gets out in their dangerous area, but Mully knocking that one away. Mullis now sends that back in the zone. That is icing. And they call it just a couple steps away from center ice. Minute 55 remaining in this one. Dragons leading 1-0. Held in by the Storm. They send it back in deep. Ricochets around to the near corner. Rodenberg's down there. They get it back up front. Martin's there with a nice save. Annihilated out front. The Dragons get it down the ice. No, it does not. It dies there. Kura pressuring his man. Flick it back out. Oh, I thought Wilson was going to get that. He does stay with it enough. Gets it down into Kura. Kura now flicking it over. Oh, the keeper comes over and makes a huge save. Now, at this point, you'd wonder why you just not say, hey, good save, goalie, and got beat up by the guys, but let's see what they call here. I'd expect at least one penalty, and it looks like only one. As the Dragons player was dropped beside the net. And with that, the Dragons will go on to a power play. Minute 20 left in the game. We got the face-off outside. I don't know why it's outside. 2 minutes on the board. We'll see one in the draw. Back cleanly enough to beat Norton. Norton's back for it. He sends it around over to Smith's side. Smith now has it. He reverses it down low and Norton's on it. Slips over his stick. You may want to check the stick to see if it's got a hole in the bottom. Now flipped up. It gets to the point. Held in by the Storm. Now sent out. Wilsey chasing in after it. Keeper's out of the box. Out of the bench. Oh, it does not make it to the line. Wilsey skated hard enough to get down into it. High slapper wide over the net. There is no keeper in the net, so if you put it on net, it's in the net. Smith now with it. Another one. And that one finds the back of the net. Dragons take a 2-0 lead. 42.8 seconds left in this one. It's a tough one when you take a penalty later in the game and still try to pull the goalie and it's 5-on-5. Asking the others to try to put the goal on a power play. For the draw now, pushing it forward. Trying to split through the D, but that didn't work. Now flipped out. That was seemed a little unnecessary at this stage of the game. Now the Dragons have it. Norton sending it back over to his teammates. Hallman flipping it up. He's skating up the line. Wilson has it. Coming across. Devine now flipping it into the corner. Oh, come on! That was unnecessary and completely dirty. By the way, if you guys can't see in the corner, there's a chance in front, but a bunch of stupidity going on in the corner now. 16.6 seconds left. At this point, the game's pretty well over, so let's finish it up. Calling a penalty here to Wilsey. Standing up for his man who got boarded. Checking from behind. He should be gone. clock. That should be a major, yeah. Well, it should be checking from behind, not boarding. I don't know how that's not a check from behind, considering he's going right in the corner. Right on the numbers. I believe that's one of the penalties they're trying, or one of the things they're trying to get out of hockey. So that's an issue that a guy could seriously get hurt. Just run the clock, save suspensions. .6 seconds left. Puck down to the Storm. One back by Dorchester. Another hit. Storm. 10 seconds left. Flipped up along the boards. Sent back in. Allman getting the mix there. And there you go. Now, what would have been the difference of just running the clock after all that? One would ask. That marks the second straight shutout for the Dragons. Barnesy getting this one, along with the team. Curious what the actual call was and why they decided to call what they did. I don't know why Smith's going down to that door. Sure what is happening here. Two captains going to talk it up. Maybe, I don't know. They don't. Well, what's going on here? Anyway, now that's there. Well, let's figure out what's going on here after. Dragons come away with a win here and take top spot. Sole possession. 3 games in, 3 wins. We'll see what the game this afternoon at 2:40 has in store. This is brought to you by 3 Goalie Skate Shop. We not only sharpen skates, but we carry all the sticks too, or attempt to. Hardeman having some difficulty here. He's going to have to get a free hand open. Try to get that one. And we'll see you guys at the rink this afternoon, 2:40 Eastern, for another installment of Dorchester Dragons U18A Hockey, brought to you by 3 Goalie Skate Shop. Camera.